Hello again, vinyl community and the cassette community. This is Dan, Vinyl Fury, and I am here to do my first cassette community video. I think it's pretty cool that people have started to show their cassettes. Cassettes are how I was introduced to music. I grew up in the 80s, so I didn't start buying CDs until I think the first one I bought was about 1995, but I didn't start buying specifically CDs until like 97, 98, when I was a teenager and I was getting some money. Before that, I didn't really have a lot of music, but what I had was mostly on cassette. And I don't have much left from what I used to have, only a few things. But since I got a separate cassette deck about a year ago, I've started to get a few cassettes, because they're pretty cheap usually. Most of the cassettes that I've purchased are $1 or less, and some really great stuff. And most of it is stuff from the 90s that, if you can get on vinyl, is usually very expensive to get. And so, to have the cassette, to have something analog, to have something original from that time, is pretty cool. And so I have some stuff here to show you. A lot of it is stuff that I've gotten pretty recently. And yeah, let's do it. Hello to the cassette community. What we're listening to, if you can hear it, is Miles Davis, Live at the Plugged Nickel. This looks like a Columbia House issue. I found this for a quarter at a thrift store not too long ago. It's pretty awesome. This I got a little while back. This is Janet Jackson. It's called Janet from '93. I loved this album when it came out. That's the Way Love Goes and If are awesome tracks. I did have this on cassette when it came out, so it was cool to find this again. I haven't seen it on vinyl. I don't know if there was even a US pressing of that. I've seen singles on Discogs, but I don't know that I've seen a full-on legitimate US pressing of that on vinyl. So it was cool to find that cassette. This one was really cool. I'm really happy to have this. This is Temple of the Dog. Pretty much Soundgarden and Pearl Jam together, from '91, I believe. This was really cool to find. I paid almost $10 for this, but it's well worth it, because on vinyl it's just incredibly expensive. I would hope that they would do some kind of repressing someday on vinyl, but in the meantime, it's really cool to have this on cassette. It sounds really good. As good as it can, I suppose. I recently found the first 3 Pearl Jam albums on cassette. 10 verses in Vitology. Sorry about the glare there. That was pretty cool. These were all $1. Sade, Love Deluxe. I found this sealed for a quarter at that same thrift store as Miles Davis, so that was pretty sweet. In my last vinyl collection video, I talked about Jude Cole. It's pretty much the first artist that I really paid attention to. This came out in 1990, so probably about 7 when I heard Jude Cole. And just his voice and the way he played guitar, the tone of it, the production, just really perked my ears up. It's the first time I remember really paying attention. So this just has a special place for me. Some would consider it a bit cheesy, and I guess it is at times, but I think it's well crafted, well produced pop rock, and I still really enjoy it. It was cool to get this on cassette. It's actually kind of cool looking. It's got a blue label on the clear cassette. And this I just got, his second album. Actually, it's his third. This is A View from 3rd Street, his second album, and this came out afterwards. This is Start the Car, and this is sealed. It's a dig-a-log cassette. I think cassettes made by the Warner Brothers umbrella of labels use that digital analog technology, and I guess a lot of them sound pretty good. It allows for more consistency in the sonics of the cassette production. That was sweet to find a sealed copy of that. I don't think it was pressed on vinyl at all. This is pretty awesome. I just got this as well. Paid about $10 for it. This is a promo cassette of Helmet Aftertaste from '97. Totally promo. Just a plain white label from the cassette duplication place. Easy Tape, Easy Tape to Tape Incorporated in Hollywood. So yeah, it sounds pretty good. I have it on vinyl, and it's actually a really good sounding vinyl pressing. But it was cool to have this promo, and I love this record. I picked up recently from a Goodwill, Nevermind by Nirvana. Nice to have that on cassette. This is late 1991 album by Rush, Roll the Bones. Never heard of it, haven't listened to it yet. It was only $1, so I figured I'd check that out. This was definitely one of my favorite cassettes. MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him. I remember when my mom brought this home for me. I was so excited. I loved Hammer, and it was cool to have this on cassette again. I think I got this at that thrift store for $0.25. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. Another $1 cassette. This is REM, Automatic for the People. It's got Everybody Hurts, of course, and this is a pretty cool looking one. It's a yellow, clear yellow cassette. And what I just got today, one of my favorite albums of all time, Deftones, Around the Fur. Paid a few bucks for it, but to have that on cassette, it's pretty sweet. It is a clear cassette, and I just got it, so I haven't heard it. I imagine it sounds quite fine. I now have this on CD and vinyl and cassette, so that's pretty cool. And I have some more really cool, to me, cassettes on the way. Some stuff from the 90s that's pretty important in my musical history and evolution, so I'm excited to show those. I'll be back for another cassette community video at some point in the near future, and this is pretty cool. I look forward to more. I look forward to your videos, and thank you for watching, of course. Enjoy your music. Talk to you later.